Hello everybody, so this is a very long time coming. I've mentioned this a very long time ago, and that is my Lipstick Roulette with a possibility for redemption. So, as you guys saw from the thumbnail, I have a giant box full of lipsticks. This box is not playing. This is serious lipstick business. It's a giant Sephora box, and it is packed full of lipstick. So I had the idea when I was doing my decluttering to do a lipstick roulette, because when you're decluttering lipstick, at least for me and for a lot of the other videos I see, people are just swatching them on their arms or on the rack of their hand and then making a decision from that. And that's what I was doing until I realized that wasn't giving me a really good indication on whether or not I would use the lipstick for one, and whether or not the ones I was decluttering, if I wasn't decluttering it for a good reason, like if it was something I knew I'd used previously and didn't like, or if it was something that had expired, something that was old, you know, the texture or the smell or something had changed, then I knew it was time to get rid of it. But other than that, I hadn't really given these things a proper chance. And some of these lipsticks, I might have only worn once or twice. I have quite a few. I am a lipstick junkie. My name is Elle, and I'm addicted to lipsticks. Like, I just have to admit it. It's my thing. So previously, I had done a 30-day lipstick challenge. This was about 2 years ago, around this time, I believe. Not a new concept. I got the idea from, I believe it was Reddit, where I initially got my idea for the 30-day lipstick challenge, but I know a lot of people have done it before, and people are still doing it now. So it's not something I can take credit for, and I'm not trying to take credit for it, because it's not my idea, and I'm not sure who the original person is who came up with it. Now, I'm sure other people have done versions of this before, but this is just sort of my challenge, where I am going to choose a lipstick or multiple lipsticks, because I do like to change my lipstick colors throughout the day. It's been fun. So I am planning to choose a couple of lipsticks from the box, and then I'm going to rate them, and I'll get into that in a second. I've got like a little score sheet where I'm going to rate them, and then I will go from there, whether or not I'm going to get rid of something or if I'm going to keep it. And it's got to meet a certain standard in order for me to keep it, and I've got to be realistic about it. And if I choose something and I don't use it, I might give it a pass. It depends what the product is, and I'm gonna have to set myself some limits with, like, you know, 10 passes total for the duration of this project, this challenge, this lipstick tournament. Like, I'm gonna have to settle myself down here, because I've got a lot of lipsticks and I love them. I love to play around with them, and I wear everything from like a super light nude to black. So the only thing I really don't wear is red. So that's where I really need to cut down my red lipstick stash. So my plan is to go through these. So I don't know what you guys want in terms of an update, or if you would even be interested in seeing an update, or if you just want to know the final results when it's over. Let me know, because I don't have any strong feelings either way on what I'm going to do in terms of updates. So you guys just let me know what you want, and I'll go by majority rules again with that sort of thing and figure out what's realistic for me in terms of updates. So I likely won't have video clips of me wearing the lipstick. Now, I can always do lip swatches for those update videos, depending on how often I do it. A lip swatch video, if I did an update every like 3 months, probably isn't going to be very realistic, because that would be something like, you know, 60 to 90 lipsticks, possibly. I don't know how long this is going to take me, because I have about 200, probably around 250, I'm going to say, lipstick-wise, total. Probably around 250. So it's going to take a while, but where I'm wearing multiple lipsticks in a day, hopefully it won't take me that long. I really just want to get through them, wear them, test them out. So, okay, I've rambled enough about that. Let's get into the score thing, and I'll talk about the first lipstick that I'm wearing and how I scored it. So that's really what took the longest time with this challenge, was figuring out how I wanted to do it. Because I have so many lipsticks, as you guys saw, that I was thinking about going through again and picking all the dupes out, or possible dupes, but then that's difficult too, because you don't necessarily know if something that swatches the same is going to look the same, or if something that can swatch completely different looks the same on the lips. Like, it depends on so many different factors. So I want to kind of do a first round where I go through and just really realistically rate the products on an individual basis. And then once I've done that first round, that's when I will have to be more specific. But going through them and being honest with myself, even with the ones that I said I was going to keep, there are some lipsticks in that box that I said I was going to declutter. So I just decided to throw them in there to kind of give them that redemption shot to see if I use them and if I like them. Because the first thing with my little score sheet is whether or not it was used or not. So if I used it, I get 1 point, or if I didn't use it, it's 0 points, and that's automatic grounds for decluttering, unless I think I might go with 10 saves. So I would have to be really smart that way. I'm rating everything else out of 10. So the next thing would be color, and that's specifically related to the color on my skin tone. So for example, the one that I happened to draw first, which was the most amazing coincidence, and I'm really happy because this is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. This is Cashmere from Lime Crime. And this is a cool toned nude lipstick, so it's incredibly flattering on me. So this is a 10 out of 10 for color because I don't have to mix it with anything else, another lipstick, a lip liner, anything to make it work. This on its own really suits me, so it's a 10 out of 10. Formula is a 10 out of 10. I really like the formula of the Velveteens from Lime Crime because they're liquid and then they dry down to a matte finish, and I don't have any issues with the formula. 10 out of 10 for the packaging because I like the doe foot applicator. I find that that's really easy to apply my liquid lipstick that way. Applications, 10 out of 10 because of the liquid to matte. Even though it does dry down fairly quickly, it's really easy to work with and the application is really easy. Longevity is a 10 out of 10 because I do find that the Velveteens last forever. The only thing I notice is when you've been eating, it will start to fade a little bit, especially around like the inner part of the lip, but that's to be expected. I'm not really expecting my lipstick to last through like eating and drinking. So longevity otherwise, it's great. And workability is 10 out of 10. So I threw in workability because in some cases the color might not be flattering for my skin tone and I might not really like the formula, but maybe it's something that's workable. Maybe it's just the right thing to mix with something else to come up with a perfect shade. And is that realistic for me? Is it workable? So that's why I threw the workability in there. So this is a 10 out of 10 because it's so easy to work with. So that's a perfect score for this particular lipstick. And I set myself up with 40 points plus in order to keep it. Again, I can decide if I want to do a save. The saves could apply there too. This is going to be a crazy long project. It's going to take so long to go through all these, but it's going to be worth it because I really want to streamline my lipstick collection, especially where I've been discovering more formulas and shades that I really like. I just need to streamline it so that I don't have too much clutter because it's really hard to get inspired with your makeup look when you're looking at sort of the same thing or things that just don't inspire you. I'm not aiming for anything minimalist, but I'm just aiming to pare down my collection. I would like to see myself around 100 lipsticks, which to some people will sound crazy, but to me that's like less than half of what I have now. And I want to have a variety of things that I like and formulas and colors and things that are fun. I just want to have a collection that makes sense and that inspires me. So I'm thinking about 100 is the goal. We'll see when I get there. We'll see after the first round how many lipsticks I have left and what I'm dealing with. And you know, it's going to be a ever-changing project. The rules and sort of regulations, it's a project for me, but I wanted to share it with you guys in case you are also dealing with too many lipsticks or you're not quite sure what works and what doesn't work. I just wanted to share this kind of idea with you and what I'm doing, and you guys can follow along with me. Feel free to join me on it if you so wish. Even if you have a small collection and you just want to do something like a 30-day lipstick challenge or like a 15-day lipstick challenge, you know, however many lipsticks you have, if you want to just go through it and see if there are any just taking up space in your collection or things you haven't noticed that have gone bad, things that you don't like anymore. Maybe it's something that you barely use and you can give away, or something that you've used a lot and you just need to let it go. Because that's one thing that I'm trying to get better with, is just learning to let the stuff go instead of just keeping it for so long. It's like when it reaches a certain point, it's acceptable to get rid of it, but if I haven't had it for that long, it's like it's not okay for me to get rid of it. And you know, it's my money. I spent it, not you, not anybody else. So even though somebody might judge me and say like that's a waste of money because you had this $20 lipstick and you used it 3 times and then you decided to get rid of it, but you know what, I'm realistically not getting that money back. That's one thing to remember. The possibility of reselling things is there, but it depends what the product is, and some stuff is just not very sanitary to resell, and I'm not very comfortable with reselling it. If I'm not comfortable with buying it from somebody else, I'm not comfortable with selling it to someone, and I don't want to give it away. I've had people suggest I do like a giveaway, but I just don't want to do a giveaway with open used products. You know, if I had friends who were interested in makeup here and they wanted to try stuff, I would gladly give it to them. I just don't have any friends near me at the time right now who like makeup. So that's sort of the other thing where I'm stuck at. Some things cannot be sanitized to give away, and that's why I keep it. And I don't think I'm alone on this. So I think we all can work together and support each other and realize that we're doing a good thing. And I'm being smarter with my purchases. Am I still buying lipstick? Yes. Do I still like lipstick? Yes. But I'm being smarter with the colors that I realistically wear and the formulas that I like, so that I'm not buying things that are just going to go to waste. Okay, so this was a very long sort of rambly video, but I hope you guys got my point on what I'm hoping to do. Make sure to let me know what you would like to see in terms of updates. I will do my very best to post pictures of myself on Snapchat for you guys that follow me on there, and if you don't follow me, you can always follow me if you have Snapchat. Username is Shadow Smokes, and I will take pictures or I will talk to you guys about the different lipsticks and stuff that I'm wearing on there, because it'll be a lot easier to do that sort of spur of the moment than to be able to sit down and properly film and record accurate quality footage of what the lipstick looks like. Like I said, more than willing to do lip swatches if possible. I can always swatch them on the back of my hand as well, so you guys can see that. I did not swatch Cashmere because I'm a terrible person, so let me do that now. So that's Cashmere right there, and this has become an absolute staple for me. So one of the other things I'm hoping to do is to not repeat usage. So now that I've used this lipstick, I'm hoping to go through all of the other ones in that box first before I reach for this one again. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any ideas, suggestions, things that could help improve this challenge, make it better for me. Let me know. I am more than willing. I'm very flexible on this project. It's just like a little idea that popped into my head one day, and I want to see how it goes. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye.